Hi, I'm sure most of you have installed Grammarly in this past week. If not, check out, I believe we've got a link in this Eagle update to install it. And once you have it installed, you may find that there are some applications where you just don't really want Grammarly to function. For many of you, this might be OneNote, where you're probably taking notes that are for your own benefit. And there's a way to turn this off. So here I have, Grammarly, and it wants me to capitalize it, which is great. But I want it to stop working in OneNote. So I'm going to hover on this, and if I just wait on this G or the number of errors for a little bit, I get the gear. And click on this gear, and I can turn suggestions off for OneNote, or I can turn them off for 1 hour. So, maybe most of the time you're in OneNote, you want to have Grammarly checking your grammar. Maybe you're working in a class notebook. But this particular time you're brainstorming and they're just a distraction, so you can turn it off for an hour. I'm going to turn it off permanently, and you'll notice that now I can type whatever I want, and I'll get the OneNote spell checking, but I will not get any Grammarly suggestions, which is nice. If later on you want to have Grammarly come back, if you go down to the taskbar, oops, here's my taskbar is not showing up here. Let's get OneNote out of the way so we can see the taskbar. You can click the up arrow, and there's the little Grammarly G here. If you right-click on that, you can go back to settings. Your settings will look like this. And you can go to the block list, and you'll see that Microsoft OneNote is sitting here in my block list. And if I want Grammarly to come back and work for Microsoft OneNote, I just click remove, and then I can bring back this same note that I was working on before, and right away it's back. So that's how you can manage your Grammarly settings. There's some other settings in here too, some of which will point you to the web. So if I go to settings here, you can turn off whether you wanted to talk about your tone, whether it wants to tell you whether your writing is confident or whatever. You can turn Grammarly off entirely so that it only launches when you go to the start menu and type in Grammarly. And there's some information on the Grammarly Go is their AI tool section that we have on for faculty, but we do not have on for students at this time, as well as some shortcuts. So that's how you turn off Grammarly for specific apps.